Hey y'all, hey, I am back. It's been a minute, but I am very excited to show y'all why I've been a little absent the last few weeks. Now, what you're seeing behind me is not in fact my house. It's my studio. That's right, y'all. I done moved, I changed states. Deep Black is now back home in Virginia where I originated. I am so excited to give you guys this empty studio tour and share with you guys the plans that I have for the new home for Deep Black. So let's go on inside because it's freezing cold out here. Well, it's not completely empty. The seller's left quite a lot of stuff that I've really got to get up out of here before the kiln and the wheel arrive. Speaking of which, let's take a look at where I'm going to put that kiln. I've chosen this spot by the front door and this window for the kiln. It is a corner, it's near the breaker, which was probably the most important deciding factor, and plus the window is important as well. So I had an electrician come out like day 2 after I had moved in and install two 240 volt outlets. Now I'm only getting one kiln, but I do plan to get a small test glaze kiln, and I think that's a great tip for setting up a studio, is to plan for the future now. Whether or not you can afford it, have some idea of what you might want to do down the road. Now, like I said, the window's important too because I'm gonna have this kiln vented. That's important for me for consistency of firing and for safety's sake. Just opposite the kiln, on the other side of the studio, is where I think I'll put the wheel. Now, when I work, I like to face something. I don't like to work toward the wall. So I think I'll have it facing out of the garage. I've also got this nice work table here, which, while great to have, is utterly filthy. So I've really got to clean that. I think I'm going to paint it and seal it. I've also got a pegboard, which I kind of can't reach, but it's nice to have anyways, maybe for storing things that I don't use often. You see there's a bit of shelving. So there's a lot of work to do, I think, over here in this area, which I think will be the main working area, but certainly not anything that can't be done in a few days. So then there's this area to the back. I'm not 100% sure what to do with it yet. I think initially I'll just use it for glazing maybe, because it is nice and out of the way. But I think eventually I might use it just for slip casting because, as you know, it's a very messy process and it's nice to have it tucked back a bit. Also, there's this really nice spot to the side. Now, one of the big projects I have for this studio is to have plumbing run from the house to here. And I think this would be a really ideal spot for a sink. And that would even fit well with the slip casting and glazing being more towards the back of the space. I am wanting to get one long work table put in here from IKEA, but a very sturdy one so that I can wedge and glaze and do whatever I need to without having to be up against one of these very tall work tables. There's one more spot I want to show you guys. It's kind of a secret. Follow me. Isn't this great? So this is going to be sort of like a yoga lounge, loft, hangout kind of space just above the studio. I think it'll be really great to just come up here and take a break, you know, in the middle of a long day of throwing or whatever. I really can't wait to get the rest of this crap up out of here because I think this is going to be just a wonderful, unique space. And who knows, maybe I'll find use for it, maybe a second studio. Who knows what's going to happen this year. But this is a really enjoyable space that I can't wait to finish. Well, that's the studio. I hope you guys enjoyed this little sneak peek of what's to come. I'm going to be doing more of these videos. Like I said, the kiln and the wheel will be here very soon. So y'all will definitely be back for that. And as I start fixing things up here and there, I'll keep popping back in and out. All right, talk to y'all soon. Bye.